welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Cambria. I make videos on everything beauty and a little bit of fashion. So if that is something that you are interested in, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button below and join the family. Today's video was a requested one from one of my beautiful cousins. I won't say her name because I don't know if she wants her name out there, but she wanted to see a quick tutorial for mommies that is very fast, something that she can do in 5 minutes when she is trying to get out the door but still look cute. Something that you are also interested in seeing and need help with, please keep on watching. So I am completely barefaced. I do have my lashes on, which is a really good idea if you can get your lashes done. Get some lash extensions. They're really easy. They hold up really nicely. And when you have lashes on, at least for me, I always feel very, very polished and complete, and then you can just run around with nothing else on, but you still feel done. So I highly recommend it. If it is something that you can swing, get the lash extensions. And I get mine filled every 3 to 4 weeks, and I opt to get the hybrid volume just because I love a lot of lash, but you don't have to get that. You can get a synthetic classic lash and they look beautiful. If it's an option for you, definitely look into it. Lash extensions are amazing. So this tutorial is going to take right under 5 minutes. I tried it beforehand and I timed it. So obviously if you're in a hurry, you can eliminate some steps, or if you have a little bit more time, you can add some in. I'm going to be talking, so the tutorial itself is going to be a little bit longer than 5 minutes because I'm going to be showcasing the products and kind of teaching you guys how to do it. But on your everyday, day-to-day basis, it should not take more than 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started. Moisturizer first, and we're going to go ahead and do a double step. I'm using the Olay Beauty Fluid Original Lotion, and I'm going to do just a drop of foundation. I'm using my Fenty Pro Filter foundation, and I'm going to do just a drop of foundation in it. And this moisturizer is really, really rich. You don't need much of it. Honestly, that's probably too much because it's super hydrating and it's very rich. And then I'm just going to take just a drop of foundation. So basically you're making your own BB cream. So it looks like this. Then you're gonna just apply that all over the face so that you can blur out imperfections. Almost makes it super easy because it's all in one step, and this is your foundation. Want to go in with your concealer because I'm assuming you probably aren't sleeping a lot. I've heard it over time and time again, and that I am not mom yet, but I am an aunt, and babysitting, you definitely don't get sleep. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm using it in a shade closest to my natural shade. It's only about a shade lighter than my natural shade. So this is in medium beige. So I'm going to apply a little bit underneath my eyes so it can look like you got a little bit more sleep. And I'm not going to be using a lot of tools in this tutorial either because I want it to be quick, easy, and super fast. So you don't have to use a lot of fluff with this. Okay, I personally have some hormonal breakouts going on right now. And I'm just going to go around my nose. So of course you just use it wherever you feel like you need it. And then I'm just going to take my finger and we're just going to pat it in. So that means it'll quickly warm up to the skin. And really just my pro tip with this is just make sure it's blended. You don't want to get to the grocery store or wherever you're headed out like errands and then, you know, someone's like, ew. Or worse, if someone doesn't tell you, you know, that, oh my god, you have a huge spot of mist concealer, and you get home and you look in the mirror and you're like, Jesus Christ. And so just make sure it's blended in, and really that's why I'm recommending to use your finger. Obviously make sure your hands are clean because it'll warm up when you're using your fingers. It warms up on the skin, so it actually does blend in. Now that our concealer is all on, we're gonna go in with some blush. I am using the You Are Brilliant the Brilliant Pro Blush Palette. And then I am going to use the shade Visionary. Now, if you don't like blush, you're not a blush person, you don't have to do this part, but I like to bring a little bit of color back into the skin after we've done the concealer and a little bit of foundation. We haven't done much, but a little bit of foundation. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this, of the Visionary, and it's just a kind of a pinky peachy color. And we're just going to apply a little bit onto the cheeks. And really that's it. That's all you need. It's just enough to bring a little bit of color back in, and you can even take some of it and you can do it around the hairline as if it was like a bronzer, just to put a little bit of color back. So then we're going to take that same color and we're just going to use our finger, and we cleaned it off and we're going to use it on our eyelid. So we're just using one product for two purposes. Same thing as in the beginning. And then just blend it in and blend it up. And again, it's gonna just kind of like warm up onto the skin. Okay, and that's it. So now you have the same color that's on your cheeks, on your lids, so it kind of looks like this. It just gives you a nice color, a wash of color onto the eyes so that you look done. So now you can opt to do brows if that's your jam. If you don't do brows, that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of brows because that's still in the time frame. And I'm not gonna do much, but I am gonna do use the LA Colors Browy Wowie. And I use it in the shade medium brown. And for this tutorial, I'm actually not gonna do them how I typically would, which would be like a full fill in the brow and all of that, like a glam brow. We're not doing that. I'm just gonna do tiny strokes throughout the brow just to give them a little bit of color. So if you're following along, all I'm doing is I'm just mimicking how my hair naturally grows, and I'm slightly brushing through. So that's it. That's all I'm doing. Take the spoolie and I'm just gonna comb up and then lay them down. I have a full tutorial on how I fill in like for a glam brow. If you guys are interested in that tutorial, I will link it above. And so that is it for brows. So now we're gonna move on to lips. You could throw in your favorite lip color at this point. You could do a chapstick. I use the EOS one, or you can do a full lip color because that doesn't take long at all. So what I would recommend is doing a lip liner, a waterproof one, so that it stays all day so you don't have to keep touching up over and over again. I'm using the BH Cosmetics waterproof liner in Earth. So then, now that I have my lip liner on, that's waterproof, I'm gonna go in with a stain that stays all day. I like mattes personally. If you don't like mattes, you can opt for something else. This is a matte finish and it lasts throughout the day. Again, you want something the easiest that you don't have to keep touching up. And this is transfer proof. So when you're kissing on baby or you're kissing on your man, whatever, this won't transfer. So this is the Balm Cosmetics Meet the Mattes Hues, and this is in the color Sincere. And see, this is really close to my natural color. So pick a shade that's really close to your natural color, about a shade or two darker. I mean, even just one shade would be fine. So that way it doesn't look like you're completely overdone, unless you want that, of course. And that is it for this tutorial. It's just super quick. You look really polished, you feel feminine, you feel cute, and that's really all you want to get out of makeup, is you want to feel a little bit better, you want to feel cutesy, you want to feel prettier. So it doesn't always have to be this extreme super glam. I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, please give it a thumbs up so that I know that you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed this type of content. If you have any questions or you have any suggestions for videos that you would like for me to do or see from me, please go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. And until the next video, bye guys!